Next month will mark 1 year since most New Mexico students stopped learning in a classroom and started class through a screen. Some parents, like Sarah, a mom of two, says is a necessary response during a pandemic.
I'm I think, the person who's on the fence. I'm an advocate just for safety.
Others, like Chris Parchert, a dad and former educator, are concerned about the long-term effects of virtual learning. He's watched his 7-year-old son, a first grader at APS, struggle.
My oldest, he's never been a fan of being at home. I think he was really depressed when this all started back in March, and we started to see a lot more anxiety, to the point where we not only had him in therapy, but we were considering medicating him.
Chris was encouraged by the governor's announcement that schools can return to in-person learning. But Education Secretary Ryan Stewart says it's really up to schools.
We made this call because we think that if you put all the pieces in place, that schools can be operated safely.
But the state's largest school district says not so fast. APS Interim Superintendent Scott Elder citing several obstacles: bus transportation, air filters not ready, and fire inspections need to be done. Mental health professionals say the effects of the lockdown go far beyond reading and math. A school district in Nevada just reopened for in-person learning after 18 of its students took their own lives. Dr. Alexandra Sivanovich is an Albuquerque pediatrician and the president of the New Mexico Pediatric Society.
We're just seeing skyrocketing numbers of anxiety and depression, suicide attempts.
Reasons the American Academy of Pediatrics says children absolutely need to return to in-school learning for their healthy development and well-being.
I absolutely agree with that. I think we need to get our kids back in school as quickly as we can safely do. I think we need to prioritize teachers getting the COVID vaccine.
Teachers unions saying educators need a vaccine before returning to class, but the CDC says vaccinating teachers is not necessary to reopen schools safely. The uncertainty continues to frustrate parents.
It just seems like APS hasn't really set a clear plan as far as returning to school. They've set, as far as a hybrid learning platform, that it doesn't really seem to be worked out fully.
I am very concerned that we're going to have long-term effects in this age group, in this generation.
Stanford University released a study showing the classroom lockdown in New Mexico is adding up to some startling numbers. In reading, kids losing an average of close to 100 days. Some school districts closer to 161 days. Math, even worse. The average loss closer to 208 days. Which is one reason a $139 million bill in our state legislature is calling for extending next school year.
I'll be even surprised if the kids go back to school in August.
But still a lot to be worked out for this academic year. And Sarah's not convinced returning to the classroom now is the right decision.
There's only a couple more months of class, and now the kids are going to have to get used to going from an online environment to a hybrid environment. If there's an outbreak, they're going to have to transition back to this online environment.
A divided debate as the pressure to offer in-person learning intensifies.
I know that school districts are doing this pretty well. They're keeping students, staff members, teachers safe, and they still have their doors open to students. So I think it can be done.
Of New Mexico's 89 districts, 47 elementary schools have reopened, as well as 41 middle and high schools. The Santa Fe Public School District is offering hybrid for all grades. In Rio Rancho, 6th and 12th grades will start back February 22nd, hybrid, and elementary students there have already been back. And right now, officials with Los Lunas schools are meeting to discuss reopening so students can return there.